I give up. We're apparently just going to do a chapter by chapter review of Black Cat from 20 years ago. Uh, Look, it's just happening. Although at least this chapter is a step down from the other, like the first three chapters in terms of like what's going on here. But there's some pretty interesting world building here that I wanted to share. Like I assumed, and maybe I missed some details earlier, but I just assumed they were in a world that was basically the real world. And now they're just dropping names of places. And that's gotten me all kind of curious as to what's going on. So let me get to chapter 4 here. Oh, no, that's still chapter 3. Sorry. Here we go. Chapter 4 in Alliance. And she's looking pretty cute. Like that hair. Where's that? Yeah, here it is. That's a great look. The jacket, the little locket, like the whole thing there. That's a great look. So this chapter starts off with our heroes at one of their safe houses, which is actually a mansion. Talk about a safe house. But they show up to that place, and what do? Every one of these other chapters has had them dealing with food. That's how this one starts. They're complaining that there's no food. Hey, maybe we should just order a pizza. Okay, they're being consistent. If you wanna blame something for like the way Marvel and other modern comics always seem to incorporate like a scene in a cafe or talking about food or whatever, and it's kind of inappropriate because they're superheroes and they should be out blowing up buildings or something, I think you can blame Black Cat. It's happened 4 out of 4 chapters now. I'm pretty sure have all had food as a topic at the introduction of the chapter. Anyway, she's here to hire them. She's like, hey, I got a government job here. My job is to steal a bunch of research data from this bad guy. The bad guys want it. So why don't you come do your thing? And arrest, and of course, if you play Final Fantasy VII, you know, Don Corneo, right? Well, this is Don Torneo. I don't know, man. I don't know what exactly, like, when this manga was written. Is there a copyright in here we can look up? Like, I know when it was published in the US, and it was after Final Fantasy VII. Send in a little survey. Why would I send in a little survey? This was printed 2006, so I'm guessing. Here we go, 2000. So this is after Final Fantasy VII. When I saw his picture, I immediately thought of Don Corneo from Final Fantasy VII. So I don't know. I think that maybe there's a relation. Not sure. But I found that a really fun little bit there. Like it amused me more than it should. This chapter is pretty much all talking. Our hero does like a little bit of target practice with his gun, and that's about it. But as they're doing their talking, we learn. Last I heard, he was on the Sonia continent. Somewhere else, they mentioned a country that's named like Sapadora or something. Where's that at? Is that over here in this part? Yeah, the Republic of Sapadoa. So I don't know what these countries are. I haven't seen like a map of their world yet. But now we've learned that they're not just in some kind of copy of the real world. They're in their own Black Cat world, whatever it is. Not sure why they'd do that, but hey, we can roll with it. The art in this chapter was really nice looking. The bad guy looks like a bad guy. The chapter ends with the bad guy that they were just talking about talking to another bad guy, one whom he tells his like staff treat him respectfully. And we learned that Don Torneo is part of some kind of conspiracy with this other bad guy, basically to kill the like to cause worldwide upheaval or something. So the like man, I can't imagine what it must be like for you, wanted by the government and by Kronos. What is our homeboy here with the 13 tattoo? Who does he work for? Or used to work for? Kronos. What was the title of chapter 2? If I can find it. The messenger from Kronos. Everything is just getting tied together. We're not even that far into the story, and we're already tying stuff together. We're not leaving a bunch of loose ends hanging out. They cast out a loose end, and then they immediately tie it back into something that we've been introduced to. It's really effective. It's piquing my curiosity. I want to know more about this Don Tornio. I want to know about the mysterious guy. I want to know about Sapadoa. I want to know about the continent of Sonia or whatever it was. I want to know all this stuff. I want to know about her. I want to know about the government that's hiring a thief to steal stuff from a crime boss. Like, what's going on? I don't know. But it's sure making me want to read the next chapter. You all have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.